today sucks, but there's a Far Side book in that bag. Let's see if it's not all soaked. Soaked. Not super soaked. Not really into that. Wow. People really like the mutts. Sunday morning mutts. Mutt sex. See? I told you. I seen a Far Side book in there, and it's not even wet. Well, speaking of spilling brake fluid, I'm doing a little siphoning of brake fluid because I really need to bleed all of the systems in my car that use brake fluid, but I don't have time. So I'm just like, if you dig through people's garbage for a living, you might be a redneck. Oh, it's so cold and windy today. Why am I out here? These books stink. It's like I want to save these books from being rained on, but I'm not going to. If you don't take books out of the garbage because you ain't never learned to read too good, you might be a redneck. I knew I shouldn't have come out today. Oh, and I think you just saw their address too, so I'll have to address that. Get it? I'll have to address that. Welcome to trash picking. We are on a steep ass hill right now. But this thing looks really neat. It is the Deller by Line 6. It has 100% been sitting out in the rain for like days. But I've always wanted an Deller filter verb, so maybe we can fix this. I did just buy the other day a brand new can of WD-40. I don't have it with me today, but we might be able to use that to restore this thing. So stay tuned for a restoration video of the Deller. Until then, we can put it in here with the Far Side book. You wanna see one of these jokes? Let's see. The one spider has a paper bag mask on his head, and he's saying to the other spider, "Hey Bob, did I scare you or what?" Alright. That's something. Yeah, I guess. "Hey Bob, did I scare you or what?" Yeah, it's kind of fallen flat on me, but maybe one of you in the audience understands it. Listen to how loud my car is as we crest this hill. It's a cool looking house. Wow, I need a quieter muffler, I guess. More hill climbing. This is like a real steep area. But on the top of this hill one time I found a bunch of copper and whatnot. Not today though. Not today. I'm not sure why I'm recording right now. Probably because there's no garbage out. Check it out though. Look at that view. Can you see the view from here? Or is it just like... Isn't that cool? Right? I'm pretty glad that I don't live in a place where people stop and take pictures of the view across my front yard. Anyway, let's go find some garbage, because this is not a, you know, driving around looking at the view channel. It's a garbage channel. Car's in neutral. You want to turn some potential energy into some kinetic energy? What do you say? Really? I didn't think there were going to be any piles here. Alright, that pile sucks. Round 2. Physics class. Holy cow. Whoa! That is a pretty steep hill. I would never want to live here. Alright, I guess we're done. Let's go find some garbage. Oh, there's some. We went trash picking and we never even got out of the car, except to get a Gary Larson book. Alright, I'll stop fooling around and I'll get to like the serious garbage picking. Hold on. Let's see if this baby stroller has a good brake lever on it. Think that's worth taking? It's a pretty nice lever. Is that a Diacomp brake too? No, Changstar. Alright, I think I'll spare this one. I don't really need the lever, and I think someone can use that jogging stroller. I'm really just super bored, that's why I got out. Well, I think my problem is solved, as far as this video goes anyway. And here's the angle. I pretty much never take air conditioners. Like, not literally never, but almost never. And on a day like today, if it was busy out, I would never take this air conditioner. That is so cool. This reminds me of like a VFW hall or a Knights of Columbus hall that hasn't ever been remodeled since 1968. Anyway, what I'm thinking is that since I would never normally take this air conditioner, what I can do for the video, for the title of the video, the title can be something like, I did something I would never do, you know? And then that adds like drama to it. Like, oh, what is this thing that he did that he would never do? That is such a sweet can too. And then this could be like the thumbnail, and I could have an arrow pointed there. You know, so that'll add hyperbole, drama. You know, people want to watch it. That's what I'm learning about YouTube. Like, some people can get away with just telling you what they did. You know, like I went trash picking and they get 8 million views. Whereas the rest of us, we have to just come up with these goofy titles. I did something I thought I would never do, you know? And now that grabs your attention and you're like, oh, I gotta find out what he did. And what I did was I took that old crappy air conditioner and put it in my trunk, you know? So, apologies in advance. Like, if you got this far trying to figure out what I was talking about in the title and now you're mad, I guess you could unsubscribe. Please don't, though. I need all the views I can get. We got a lot to contend with here. A, we're parked on a hill. B, the people across the street have a dog that barks incessantly. And C, there's an address label. So, dog must be inside the house. The hill isn't that steep. Address label. Address label. All right, we fixed that. So, oh, this is something you never find. See, that's another thing I could do, you know? You never find these and have the arrow over there, because you never, ever, ever find kryptonite locks or like fake kryptonite locks that have the key in it. That doesn't exist. Key turns. Yeah, see, look. I'm not really sure how this works. Wow, how embarrassing is that? Yeah, there you go. Thing's unlocked. You never find that. That's hyperbolic enough. I don't know. Jeez. Rip off Seinfeld much? Like, tell me that's not the Seinfeld logo. Alright, so now we get a couple of good, like, catchy titles. You know. Either, I thought I would never do this, or, you never find these. Yeah, and like, so now we can cobble together an actual video out of this bullshit load. So, yay me. Well, since you tuned in to watch a garbage picking video, how about some footage of the rain falling on a pond? Like, I guess theoretically there might be some garbage at the bottom of the pond. And look at that cute little tree right there. It's like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. Huh. Alright, so welcome to the Nature Channel. I'm really just stalling for time right now. And most likely, I'm going to forget that that thing's in there. And so tomorrow's video is going to be titled, I Forgot All About It, with like a big goofy arrow pointed to my trunk. So stay tuned for that. Oh. You want to draw a KISS logo on my roof? Yeah, that's pretty fun. All right, I'll see you at the next garbage pile if there is one. The rain's really starting to pick up. But we're gonna pick up. Wow, look at this thing. That's like a rigid number 246. I think I found one of those before and looked it up, and it's worth like $100, so. Anybody want that? $100. Whew. I'd pay $100 for a sweater right now. It's so chilly outside. I just said that as if $100 is a lot for a sweater, but it probably isn't. I haven't bought sweaters in like forever, but I bet if you went to get a good sweater, you'd be looking at, my God, the most adorable little, remember that huge sink we saw before that was 3.5 size 13s long? This one's like 1 size 13 long. What do you do in a sink like that? I should sell that on eBay. It'll fit in a priority mailbox. That's the best service for really, really heavy stuff, especially if it's going a long distance. That's neat. I don't know what it is. Actually, this guy always throws out. I think what happens with certain guys that like work in the trades or have contracting companies or whatnot is they use their tools up to a certain point. They use their tools up to a certain point, and then they wow, wouldn't that be nice if it was copper wire instead of just hose? But they use their tools up to a certain point, and then they just get new tools and throw them out. Throw the old ones out, you know, because it's like a tax write-off. And there are some dudes who like, they use the tools until there's nothing left. But even then, it's scrap metal. But other guys, you know, they'll use the tools and they'll leave enough usefulness so you can take the tool and reuse it or sell it. And I think he's like one of these dudes. You know, he almost always has like toolboxes, equipment. I mean, like, look at this threaded rod. I'm tempted to take that, but I never really use it for anything, but that's probably like 30 bucks worth of threaded rod. All right, you know what? I think we have enough to make a video, like a really crappy video, but what do I care? I'm not watching it. All right, I think we found one last lonely pile that we can use to conclude our video. See, I really hope I don't forget that that's in there, because then I'll forget that all this stuff is in there and I'll be driving around with a full trunk tomorrow. Oh, we got some grill grates. And we got a sexy umbrella. If I ever decide to become a stripper, I'll use that to keep me from getting wet. And let's see, is this frog broken? Yeah, broken. Is this metal worth taking? No, not worth taking. Anything else in here? No, nothing else in here. Do I want that pipe? Yeah, it's heavy enough. Why not? All right, I guess that's about it. All we got to do is figure out how to get this pipe in here. Wow. Some people just don't seem to know how to drive around. Wow, this struggle is real with this pipe. I didn't know we were gonna have like this added drama. Anyway, that's it. We got a crappy old air conditioner. We got the Box Deller Gary Larson book. This thing's probably the best thing we found. I don't know if it's really sellable. That's the end of that. I can't believe I got enough clips for a video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press like and subscribe. And if you didn't, please just forget you ever watched it. I'd really appreciate that. And I really appreciate you coming along with me today. And as usual, until next time, thanks for watching.